Hey there, it's Anonymous T, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending good energy, and blessings to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So today we are talking about Beyonce being dropped by Adidas. Mutually agreeing to part ways. As you guys know, there was issues where she basically lost Adidas last year over $200 million, you guys. Because nobody's buying Ivy Park. Except for the Popeyes collection, which was the first one that came out in 2018, right? That was the last time sales were good, right? For Ivy Park. I do not understand why Adidas thought that they were going to generate the same success from Beyonce that they generated from Kanye West. These are two different people, two different lanes, two different fan bases. And, this is like the millionth attempt at a clothing line that Beyonce has done that has not been successful and that has had to shut down, you guys. And she follows it up. I have to say shout out to Beyonce's PR team, you guys, because they would make you think, based off of the fact that the article came out today that she has a collaboration with Balmain, basically Renaissance couture, that once again none of her fans are going to be able to afford, right? That this is like some type of passion project, some type of collaboration, circa what happened with Balmain. Remember they did all those collabs with Kim Kardashian and Kanye West and everything else. It's just giving, we've elevated to an obscure couture brand, right? So therefore, we've left Adidas in the wayside. No. There's not going to be sales for this either, right? The only people who are going to be rocking this Renaissance couture are going to be your expensive, celebrities, right? Your celebrities and maybe some influencers on Instagram will get some free pieces to model for clicks and views, you guys. But even with that being said, the pieces are horrendous, you guys. The pieces are absolutely horrendous, and I'm just giving my real unfiltered opinion, right? They do not look good. I do not know why, for the life of me, why Beyonce is obsessed with fashion when she is not known for fashion. She is known for her wigs, her leotards, her performing on stage and everything else, and having these big, light up shows. Why she cannot create something according to her brand that gravitates towards that, right? Whether it's wigs to look like Beyonce, whether it is leotards, if you're a gymnast, if you're an ice skater, to look like Beyonce, or a cheerleader to look like Beyonce, right? And some custom leotards, or I don't know, some type of creative director type of, something that, showcases Beyonce's strengths, right? Because fashion is not Beyonce's strength, right? And even though she won a fashion award, it's not because of her fashion, you guys. It's because she was Beyonce, right? Like, let's keep it a buck. The last person to win the fashion award that actually it was for fashion was Rihanna, right? Which was some years ago. So, and now it's like all these celebrities, they're like trying to get this award. As you see, Sierra, she's like actively campaigning to be considered a fashionista so she can try to get the award, right? And here's the issue with Beyonce as it pertains to ventures outside of touring, right? The issue at hand is, number one, she's been so reclusive. She has no connection to her fans anymore. She only connects when she's on stage with you, right? And that's for those of you who can afford to attend her concerts, right? And she does not do, when is the last time you've seen Beyonce do a face-to-face interview with somebody where you can turn on a Jimmy Fallon or a Jimmy Kimmel or a Steve Colbert or a Good Morning America or, the Today Show or something, to where you are seeing Beyonce live in person actually talking to somebody? You don't see it. The only time you hear her talk now is at her concerts or when she's at an award show and accepting an award, you guys. So there is no connection, and she doesn't promote these brands, you guys. She never wears these brands outside of doing an announcement to come buy her stuff, right? So you have no connection to her. She gives you no personality. She gives you no reason for you to support her outside of going to her concerts, outside of paying to go to her stadium tours. And it's like she just wants to slap her name on these things. And there's no connection, there's no creative process, there is nothing associated with it, right? And I just want to know at what point is something going to give, right? At what point is something going to give where Beyonce pivots and realizes that fashion is not for her? and that she's going to continue to get dragged, she's going to continue to get embarrassed, and the sales are not going to sell because people are not interested. Where is anybody going to wear that Renaissance couture, you guys? Where are they going to wear it outside of the runway, right? And some of those pieces don't even look comfortable to wear to a red carpet event even, right? So what was the point of it all? All it was, you know, a passion project to say, hey, I am bragging that I went to an upscale brand since Adidas dropped me. Because that's the real tea. Because she was supposed to be with Adidas till the end of this year, you guys. Not severing ties in March. Because remember, she had that big debut in Dubai. She was just in Dubai with an Ivy Park fashion show of a new drop of new pieces, you guys. So how did we get from that to you no longer being with Adidas, right? So that told me all I needed to know, that Adidas didn't want to even extend this out to the rest of 2023, that they wanted to cut their losses now, right? But then it's the smoke and mirrors that takes place with Beyonce and her PR team. And I gotta give them a shout out, right? Because if you did not know the behind the scenes stuff that was going on, if you didn't know the real tea, you would have thought, oh, you know, things just didn't work out with Adidas and there was creative differences and now she's with Balmain. No. That is not the truth, you guys. That is not what happened. Adidas, the Wall Street Journal, they have been posting for months that the sales of Adidas at the Beyonce collab of Ivy Park was not what it was, and that it was not selling, that there was over half of inventory at these warehouses for Adidas, and that, you know, it was all smoke and mirrors, quote unquote, saying things were sold out when they really weren't. Nobody was wearing any of that stuff. Tell me somebody in real life that you saw wearing Ivy Park, you guys. And tell me somebody in real life who was going to be wearing this Renaissance couture. Right? It's going to be nobody, right? It is going to be nobody because nobody can afford it and nobody is going to wear this on a regular basis, right? And to top it off, it doesn't even look good, right? The fashion isn't fashioning, right? So I just don't know moving forward, you know, what Beyonce's focus is going to be, but I just hope that this is the last that we hear of any collaboration with any of these fashion houses, you guys, because I'm tired. I am absolutely tired of just seeing foolishness, right? Beyonce's never been known for her fashion. A lot of time, even her own fans say, what is she wearing, right? She's not known for that at all. Like I said, come out with a wig line. Come out with the leotard line. Come out with the line that supports, you know, how you know, come up with these tours and have all the pyrotechnics and all the stuff for 2 hours, right? Something that is in your lane, right? Because it's not going well with Chloe and Holly either, right? Quiet as is kept. It's not going well with them either. So that's not going well either, trying to develop an artist as well. That's not going well on the Beyonce resume either, right? So, but I just want her to take a step back because I'm just tired of the smoke and mirrors, you guys. I'm tired of the smoke and mirrors and trying to make things seem like everything is A1 and everything's on point when really it is not. And you coincide this with, you know, a cover with Vogue France and everything else. And you look like Erykah Badu in the cover. I thought it was Erykah Badu. I didn't even know it was you. So there is that. And I just don't understand. I just don't understand, you know, why not take a breath and really just take a step back and assess, okay, if I keep failing at fashion, I need to do something that is in my wheelhouse, which is touring, which is my infamous leotards, which is the fan in my face. Maybe I can, you know, go after a fan brand that keeps your wig intact or something that caters to Beyonce, you guys. Because none of these fashion attempts are it. We had House of Darion, we had Ivy Park repurposed a million times, and now we have this foolishness with Balmain that is not going to go anywhere, you guys. That is not going to go anywhere, right? It's not like this is going to be on sale at the tour, right? And I'm sure she's going to be modeling a couple of these pieces, I'm sure, in some of these performances, right? That look completely and utterly ridiculous, right? So there is that. So if you have not already, please subscribe to my second channel, Anonymous T Podcast. As you guys know, there will be uploads this weekend. I promise you there's going to be uploads this weekend. It's taking like a million years to upload on that channel for whatever reason. But there's going to be some good content there this weekend. To my subscribers, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for your continued support. All of this is because of you. All of this is for you. So thank you so much for tuning in. To anybody who is new to the channel, any new subscribers, thank you guys so much for tuning in as well. Please check out my old content as you guys make your way around Anonymous Tea Podcast channel, and do not forget to and hesitate to leave a comment. Everybody is great here. Everybody's pretty respectful here. So there is that. And if you still have not already, please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post the content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.